Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at the 2011 Lincoln penny, a coin that most people overlook because they think pennies are only worth 1 cent. But error pennies from 2011 can be worth hundreds, and in some cases, even over $1,000. Let's take a look at the design features first and then break down the 6 most valuable 2011 penny errors you should know about.
Download Coin Value Checker and start scanning your coins now.
Features of the 2011 Lincoln penny. The modern Lincoln cent features the forward-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, along with "In God We Trust" across the top, "Liberty" to the left, and the date and mint mark on the right. These are common areas for doubling, cracks, and die cap errors. On the reverse is the Union Shield design with the motto "E Pluribus Unum" above it, and a banner reading 1 cent across the shield. Many reverse errors affect the banner, shield details, or lettering. Even the rim and edges can reveal dramatic mistakes like clipped planchets. With these features in mind, let's check out the errors. Number 1. Lamination error. First up is the lamination error. This happens when impurities in the coin's metal cause the top layer to split, peel, or even lift off. On 2011 pennies, laminations often appear on the reverse, sometimes stretching across the shield. These errors can be mistaken for cracks, but they look more like peeling metal. The bigger and more dramatic the lamination, the more it's worth. 2011 delamination error penny sold for about $330 in MS60 condition. Number 2. Cap die error. Next is one of the most dramatic errors you can find, the cap die error. This occurs when a struck coin sticks to the die and begins striking new planchets, pressing its own design into them. Over time, the stuck coin gets pushed into a cap shape, leaving behind unusual brockages where one side looks normal but the other side shows the reverse design twice. These are very rare, and collectors pay a premium for them. Heritage Auctions sold a 2011 D penny with a capped die error for about $1,095 in MS65. Number 3. Grease strike-through error. Another fascinating mistake is the grease strike-through. This happens when grease or other debris gets between the die and the blank planchet. The grease prevents the design from being fully transferred, leaving parts of the coin weak or missing. On 2011 pennies, you might see faint or blurry lettering on Liberty or a weak shield design. A 2011 P grease strike-through penny sold for about $660 in MS61 condition. Number 4. Die clash error. Next, we have the die clash error. This happens when the obverse and reverse dies strike each other without a planchet in between, leaving ghostly impressions of each side on the other. On a clashed 2011 penny, you might see faint traces of Lincoln's head on the shield side, or details of the shield faintly on Lincoln's portrait. These coins are eye-catching, and collectors love them. 2011 P die clash penny sold for about $515 in MS60 condition. Number 5. Double die error. One of the most popular errors with collectors is the double die. This happens when the die imprints the design more than once at slightly different angles, causing doubling in the devices or lettering. On 2011 pennies, you'll often see doubling in Liberty, Lincoln's eye, or parts of the shield. Intense doubling is very valuable. In fact, a 2011 D double die obverse penny sold for $720 in MS64. Number 6. Clipped planchet error. And finally, the clipped planchet error. This error occurs during the blanking process when the machine cuts too close to the edge of the metal strip, leaving a curved or straight clip along the rim. These are easy to spot and very collectible, especially larger clips. A 2011 D penny with a clipped planchet sold for a massive $1,030 in MS64 condition. The bigger the clip, the bigger the value. So those are 6 of the most valuable 2011 Lincoln penny errors. From laminations and cap dies to dramatic clips and double dies. These mistakes can transform a 1 cent coin into a piece worth hundreds, or even over $1,000.